Welcome back. This is Cookie, and this is part 2 of playing with gradients. What I forgot to mention in the first lesson, when you're applying a gradient to your layers, create a new transparent layer and then add your gradient, whether you come down here and use the gradient map or off to the sidebar here, G, and use this gradient tool. Now, what I'm intending to do right now is to play with the font and put a gradient on top of that, because it's something we've really not touched on a whole lot, and there's so many options with playing with things. You should have all the tools at your disposal. So I'm going to click on Gradient Overlay, and I always add a drop shadow. You don't have to, you can change it up, but I just like the way it makes things stand out a little bit. I'm going to click open the gradient editor so I can take a look at this and see what I might want to play with. And I'm literally just walking through this. Let's come down a little. I may actually come back up. And scroll, scroll, scroll. There we go. Now it's caught up to us. So what I want to show you is that you can change colors. So I'm going to come down here to the bottom, to this bar, and I'm going to click on this first stop, come down to the bottom, get the color picker here. This window pops up. I'm going to select one of the light colors. There we go. You can see it down here. Click OK to retain that. I want to come over here. I want to grab a blue. I think that's a little intense. It's a little too soft. Okay, and what I'm trying to do is add a third stop. And I've been successful only, there we go, half the time. What I did, that little diamond, I double clicked on that and it popped up with the color. So again, we have our color picker here. Get something a little soft and in the middle, and I believe that's this color. And we can move this around a little bit. I need to commit to the color first. Again, we can slide this back and forth depending on how much you want of each color, and I just added a fourth stop. Not a big deal, and again, play with this. Find what you really like. It is one of those things you can fall into spending a lot of time doing, and that's okay. We're here to enjoy and be creative and get our art fix. And so sorry because my dog's barking there a little bit. I'm going to come back up to the normal, and I'm going to bring that down. I just want this to be really soft. Let's try lighten. I don't think I will keep it, and certainly not at that size, but again, this is the concept. Being able to adjust. You can also pop that back up. You can make this your own. I could name that Custom 1, and we could put that in Basics just for kicks, New, and it's been added down here. It looks like that's actually all by itself, but you have just created, by doing that, your own gradient, meaning you are not subject to everyone else's rules and you can make it your own. So let me know what questions you have. I guarantee I will redo this video. I just don't know when, so please be very open and honest about what things you would like to see, or if you feel like I really went off the reservation and should just start over.